Wait.
Isn't that amazing?
Actor Kristen Bell has deep roots in Scotland, but her family never spoke about these roots. And as we began our research, we soon understood why. Kristen's seventh great-grandfather, a man named William Bell, immigrated from Scotland to colonial New York just 3 years before the outbreak of the American Revolution, meaning that he was quickly faced with a very big decision.
Which side did the Bells choose? Your family very patriotic and rah-rah?
Maybe. This is just a stab in the dark, but I feel like since they got here, they settled here, we're gonna go all in. We're gonna be patriots.
Okay. Please turn the page. We're fast forward to 1787. This is an affidavit written on behalf of William Bell, 4 years after the Revolutionary War ended.
Wrong side of history, friend.
Would you please read the transcribed section?
We, the deponents, doth testify and declare that we were personally acquainted with William Bell Sr. before and during the unhappy dissensions in America, and to the best of our knowledge and belief, know him to have been and is a loyal subject to the Crown Government of Great Britain. Also are knowing to his being employed in forwarding dispatches from His Excellency the Commander-in-Chief in Canada to His Excellency the Commander-in-Chief at New York during the unhappy dissensions in America whilst he resided in the United States. Likewise, that he has suffered greatly both in person and estate on account of his loyalty to His Majesty. He was a spy.
He was a loyalist and a spy.
William, you tricky duck.
We do not have complete records of William's wartime experience, but according to scholars, he likely worked for the British by tracking the Patriot armies and reporting on their whereabouts.
Some people pick the wrong side. Maybe you didn't know any better. Also, look, if you're looking back at 1776, it did seem like a group of punks were trying to take over. Like they were, they were uprooting everything that anyone had ever known about any sort of hierarchy to create this country. So it doesn't surprise me that people would have been like, no, let's go with the norm. Ask the boss. King George.
William was not alone in siding with the British Crown. Roughly 1/5 of all colonists were also loyalists. Even so, Kristen's ancestor paid a high price for his choice.
On August 29th, 1780, Joseph Hawkins, Thomas Yarnes, and William Bell were apprehended by the order of 3 of the justices of the peace of Charlotte County. A minimus was made out, and they were committed to the Albany jail.
Your 7th great-grandfather was apprehended by the Patriots and imprisoned for helping the British.
They got him.
But William was lucky.
He was?
Yes.
Because usually snitches get stitches.
He could have been hanged, but he wasn't.
Whew.
Though William's life was spared, a great deal of hardship lay ahead. He was jailed. Then, he and his family were essentially banished from their home, leaving me to wonder how Kristen would explain her 7th great-grandfather's story to her 2 young daughters.
What's the first thing you're going to tell your children? Because after all, your 7th is their 8th.
You think my children are going to listen to me explain this book to them? You have a very high opinion of my children. They are not allowed to touch this until they are a little bit older and can sit down and listen to at least a paragraph that whatever I'm talking about. But I will tell them in due time. And I would hope that they'd be interested. But I will say how I've changed is I'm now more interested in this. And I think that feeling or that curiosity began with my desire to be on the show. As I entered my 40s and became an adult and was like, what is my history? What, collectively or individually, I want to learn more. Somehow, as your mortality creeps up on you, you have this sense of yearning of wanting to know what happened before. But kids aren't built like that. At least I wasn't, and I don't think my kids are. So I don't think they'll be interested in this for a few years. But when they are, I'd be very excited to show it to them.
Discovering our ancestors can change our lives, helping us to understand more fully who we are, where we came from, and how we're all connected to a much larger world. To see more incredible family history stories, click here. And thank you for watching.